Well, here we are with the second installment, the second issue of Altaya's Build Power Rangers Dino Megazord. It's the magazine. These are the parts we have this week. Quite a few selections there, quite a few parts this week. So, quite a lot and a few bits and pieces. So let's see what we have. Right, here we go. This is the test, the head and the helmet. So, second issue, we're dealing with the head and helmet area. There is 17 parts, 3 packets, 3 different screws. So we have quite a bit. We'll come back to that. We're just going to quick look through the magazine. As you go. So there's you got 2 pages, 3 pages of your step by step, and that's our end result. So we'll see how we get on with that now in a few minutes. We have Alpha sort of database. It's another section of the magazine. This one's looking at Sword and Altaya. Which here we have your basic, like what seasons he appeared in, his first and his last. The last, of course, is Destruction Total, which is Countdown to Destruction as we would know it. Great episode. Again, I'll try it. I'll try and translate this later and have a proper read of it. And episode 2 of the series. Looking at various facts and figures, casting, air dates. Again, more on the second episode. And the last page here is just on Power Rangers universe, and this is dealing with the origin of the Power Rangers from Super Sentai on Saban. Mentioned Zoo Ranger, Sentai's origin. There's Go Ranger. So interesting little history thing there. Well, let's go back and let's try and build this little creature. So here we go. First step, we have to take parts 10 and 7, which is the go, and I just have to check now, make sure I'm getting the right. Yeah. So 7 and 2 little 16. So make sure I have the right screws now, which are the black one. Yep, we have them. We have right screws. Now this one actually comes with a screwdriver. So we'll just try this, use it. So some people might prefer their own kind of tools. So here we go. Make sure we have it turned around right. And that should just slip in there. Yeah. So just as long as I know what's what, what's going where. Oh, here we go. First screw in. And the second screw then. I just want to fix this a little, it's a bit crooked, I'm not happy with it. And always sort of check when you're doing a step, just to sit back, look at it, make sure it's just that you're happy with it. Now I just go and check this, double check is, I think it's a little bit tricky to comprehend here. Yeah, I just these little screws are rather awkward for me. Oh, this is one big hassle today. Right, let's start again. In we go. Oh, and he's coming loose. So, I understand. I see where I've been going wrong now. It's just the pictures can be a little awkward at times when you're looking at the. Yeah, that sits better. So get back to that now. But it's good to make these mistakes in the beginning, so you're not coming back to them later and having to take it back a whole larger piece. Or yeah, so that's one in there. This one is going in at an angle. That's what was confusing me, because it looked like straight on the picture. Right, there we go, that's the first part there. Now 211, turn that over. 211, this should go in there, so there we go. Slide in. And just turn it upside down and put another one of those little screws in there just to secure it in place. So it's been about 30 years then, I'd say, since this first erupted on television screens, sort of took over a generation. And it's funny how the first series and 28 seasons is the first one people always constantly go back to. I'll tighten this up a little bit more. Always just put something in lightly, and then check, make sure you have it in the right place, and then go back to it and tighten her up even more. Yeah, that's perfect. As you can see, we're getting something. And this is where we are now. We've these bits. So we've two other sections here now, 8 and 9, and they're using the two other screws. So I have those 3 screws there. Let's leave them there, but open up the other screws. Trusty scissors. Now these are the PM screws. So we need parts 2.8 and 2.9. Two 8 and 2.9, and 2.8 is just going on top of 2.9 there. Metal pieces, and with 2 screws down to go into this here and here. So I'm still finding these with my chubby fingers. So I just lift that up there, just make sure it's going in right. So here we go. Oh, and he's slipping out again. You can tell I'm not that used to these models. That's one. It's just the magnetic screwdriver keeps hitting and moving things. Whoops. Lazy. And there we go. Just screw it in there. Tightened up the next one. Tighten it up. And there we go. We have this part here now assembled. So we've 2 parts so far. Now the next one we have this board to go in. And just checking now, make sure we have everything right. So and this screw needs a 215, which I have a 216 and a 214, but a 215. I don't seem to I had 2 bags of screws, but apparently there should have been 3. And okay, so I've done something here. Well, we'll solder on through it anyway, because I do not see another pair of screws. No more screws, but I'll have to just make do with what I have. So I'm using I couldn't find the 215s, so I'm just using another one of those ones. That's that done. And we turn it over. We've two more of these 2/16s. And you're going in here. Big fingers, little screws. It can be very difficult. Right. So we're going back to our first part that we constructed. So as you see here and here, so it goes on top and we screw. That's one, and here we go with our second. There we go. That's how we're getting on now with the head and the helmet section. That's how we are getting on now after those two pages. So we'll just go on to the final page there now. So as you can see, that's one section done. These two parts and those two parts we're not actually using. So 2-1. That's that piece there. 2-2. It's this piece here. So it's just so we have that there. We have, and we just click. Oh, I see. You just click that into place. No screwing with that. No anything. Nice easy step. So we finished the head and second issue. This piece. That piece, and these remaining pieces are still in the tray. They haven't been used, so I'm just going to leave them there for now. Put these little screws back in, and there we go, the head and the helmet, which I'm guessing at some stage then you're going to have some attachment like that. But until then, we'll just leave them separate.